visit somebody right on my call. This is the moment you're meant to know.
One. Hello, my sunflowers. How are you? How are you? How are you? Well, as for me, I'm okay. I'm okay. This has been a fast month, but we made it through. So I'm sitting up here and I'm trying to figure what do I want to do. It's Friday. This is my last. Nothing much going on. So do I want to do a recap? Do I want to read on someone? What is it that I want to do? And actually, I don't know. So I'm just going to talk. Well, one of the subjects that got me really going, really, is that David with the fourth thing. That's got me going. And after I've done my reading on that, I wonder, was there some kind of intoxication, or was there some way she was put to sleep? Mm-hmm. Because in it kept, when I got away and I started thinking about it, I was calling it a mercy kill. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, why? It's not a mercy kill. Why would I call it that? And as I got away and I began to think about why would I say that, I think I would say that because this sounds silly, but it may not make, not silly, but it may sound bizarre. Mercy in the sense of caring about the way he did it. Caring about the way it was done. Whoever did it cared about it. Mm-hmm. As if you have a baby and you want to get rid of it. You don't want to, but you drown it because you know that maybe the baby have a defect or something. Give it something. Give it a reason. God knows. So in that sense is how I meant mercy kill. But I could be wrong because sometimes for me, it's just trying to make sense of pictures and colors or things that maybe I don't have no words for. But what I do have a word is something, just remember I said this, is something unique and different about this guy and who's ever around him. Mm-hmm. Because I don't know. And I say it then and I say it now. This is something I believe that this is something that is some kind of ritual in a sense of it's something about the blood. It's power in that blood. That's why when animals, they kill a person, they just shoot them if they never had the taste of blood. And I'm saying, once you have a kill and you know what that's like and the power you get from it, I truly believe that. I'm not going to change my mind on that. I'm not. And so that's one of the things that got me going. Another thing that's got me going is I'm glad that I could just chit chat about it. And that is the Braxtons. I'm going to tell you what I feel about that. Now, as I sit here and live and breathe, that niece, what's her name?
Ashley.
I'm sorry. I don't want to hear her story. Why? Because nothing happened. I mean, we want to make it bigger than life, but it was an older man getting fresh with a young girl. She's getting turned on and nothing happened. See, that's the good news. Mm-hmm. Nothing happened. So for Tamar to want it on her showing her, it's just bringing nothing to nothing. And there are some things that we just need to keep quiet about our family. They don't need to know everything. That was enough. Mm-hmm. And she felt the need to tell it. It's her story to tell. It's her story to tell. If she want to tell it. But I personally, I don't think it's that much of a dramatic story. Please don't judge me. You can judge me. Just put it down below. Let me know how you feel. You know I want to know. But that's how I feel. I'm not saying, I'm just saying who, considering what some people have gone through.
Mm-hmm.
Who, to be liked by your uncle, because that's your auntie, and be liked by your uncle, and he cute, and he sending, there are worse things. I'm not saying that this is great, and I'm not saying throw the book at him. He's dead. He's dead.
Yeah.
And who want to keep begrudging this same old stuff? I don't. I wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
You told your story. You felt like you had to tell me at the end when you told me nothing happened. I was like, what? All this, he never touched you? No, it's just that my mom, my dad, or whoever got into my phone and saw some messages and saw this. And that's how I was like, and so we're making it as for me, I'm just not desperate. I'm not that hungry. I'm not that hungry. So for me, I don't know. Another thing that I have a pet peeve about. Is it all right I just vent about my pet peeve?
Mm-hmm. It's okay.
My next pet peeve about baby Crone, I thought about it and talked about it. And it's Kim Kardashian and her daughter. Okay, this is my pet peeve. This is just me just ranting about what's been on my mind. All right. And one of the things about it, it just feels like Kim doesn't love North.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Just like when you see these people out there, they make their children sick because they say they love them. Could it be another thing that's out there that you just give your children everything and you don't scold them? They want that, you don't give it to them.
Mm-hmm.
You let them be grown. You let them do what they craving for direction. But she doesn't give her that. She treats her as an equal. And I often wonder, does she do that because that's Kanye's favorite? It just seems to me she doesn't love her. I mean, I hope you understand what I'm saying. I'm sure the woman love her child. I don't know. Hell, people crazy.
That is true.
I don't know, because it's not that love is foreign to me. I don't know a love like that. I don't know a love where, you get at 12, you dressing grown.
Yeah.
You showing cleavage.
Hanging out for adults.
Hanging out, your hair blue and all that. And I gotta say it, and y'all may not like it, but I'm going to say it because, forgive me. Forgive me. Oh, another thing, y'all not going to like what I'm going to say. But this, don't judge me. You can say what you feel down below. But I'm going to say it.
Mm-hmm, I got you.
The little girl is pudgy. And I feel as though she thick bone.
Yeah.
And I feel as though her mother knows this. This is one of the things I'm saying. You need to put her on a diet, something that she can tolerate.
She would if she showed up as a mother.
Tell me you see what I'm saying. I see this. I'm not saying she's overweight, gross. I'm not saying nothing like that. But I'm saying she's taller than her mom. She's wearing these fancy, bulky clothes, and they make her look thick.
And Kim doesn't discipline North.
And she doesn't discipline her, and it just doesn't look like I'm just saying. This is a pet peeve I have. Now, you can definitely send in, I figured, let me just vent about it. Baby, am I being the most tonight?
No.
These are the stories that bug me. Go ahead, baby Crone.
I was just going to say there was many points and evidences that you could use to say how Kim doesn't show up for North.
I just don't see it. I don't see the love. Yeah, I see her give all her kids. Think about it. The rest of the three of her kids are separated. You hear nothing. She disciplined them. They are separated. And yet Here she's on spot. She's not thinking about that little girl's future. She's not thinking about that little girl past. She's not thinking about anything. She's not thinking about how that little girl look coming off the screen at 12 with a, what do you call those things? I have it.
Of course.
A corset. I'm not saying the little girl can dress whatever way the little girl can want to dress.
She can dress.
They dress the little girl fashion, but she looks thick in a lot of her clothes now. And I'm saying that if you're putting her out there as a model, then I got to be honest.
That's true.
And the blue hair don't work for me. But that's just me.
That's true. It is an exotic color.
It just doesn't work with her skin tone for me. Maybe if it was red or not red,
No,
pinkish.
No, not pinkish.
Not
no.
pink.
No.
I don't know. I think pink might. You gotta like orangey, like orange. Something that would complement her color. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, the blue isn't bad. Oh. It just seemed like no love. It just seemed like this is my daughter. I just let her do what she want to do.
Yep.
I don't fight with her. I don't argue with her. I just let her do what she want to do. Just let her have what she want to have. I don't discipline her. I'm not saying that this is the case. I'm just, this is what it comes off. And to me, the little girl seemed neglected. She don't tell her, look, you know what? I'm going to have a nutritionist in for you, and she's going to put you on a diet. You're going to work out the things that you like because you're modeling these Balenciaga and these fancy clothes. You need to look a little thin because you may be thin in life, but that camera is putting about 5 or 7 pounds on you. I have to say it. Can I say what I want to say? Look at Miss Ivy. Blue, walking across, strutting.
Yes.
Don't she own it?
Day and night between
The body, you understand what I'm saying? You got to be mindful how you look and do Miss Ivory have it. Let's give it to her.
She do.
She got it. And I'm saying Kim's daughter just come off frumpy, awkward, you know, like she just going to bump into things. I don't know. I'm not trying to be funny. And I'm just saying, to me, it just looked like neglect. And neglect is not love. And neglect is not letting your child do whatever they want because they're just simple to manage.
Yep.
She doesn't any of her other kids like that, but this young girl. And then say, this is what she wants. She can't possibly know what she really wants. She can only go through experiences that you open her mind to. I'm sorry. I had to vent about that. Is there anything else I want to vent about?
Yes, let me look down the list for you.
I gotta have something I gotta vent about.
Yes. Yes, you wanted to talk about Sweetie and the pretty privilege.
Yes, Sweetie and let me tell you, I feel as though it's all right for Sweeney to talk about being attractive and struggling. And a lot of people shrug it off as if to say, girl, you're pretty, you made it. That's not fair. That's not fair. A struggle is a struggle. A pain is a pain regardless. Just because she's light-skinned or she's lighter than you or she's pretty or she's prettier than you or whatever, and she makes it, she doesn't get a chance to really vent and say, hey, this messed me up. She doesn't get a chance to say that because she's pretty. We have to change the way we think. At the end of the day, we're women. And maybe, in many cases, the pretty woman gets treated the worst. Maybe because she's pretty. Maybe. Maybe because she's lighter, she gets treated worse. Nobody understand what was going on back in the house with the massa. I can only imagine And you look at the one and say, well, at least you was in the shade, you was in the field. I couldn't escape it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just saying. So with that, I'm going to give her a pass because I feel as though I think it was very bold, and I think that it was not kind. I think it was bold, and I thought it was courageous of her to say, "Pretty hurts."
Yeah, pretty punishment.
Yeah, I was just summing it up to "Pretty hurt." That's the title.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Pretty. What was it?
Pretty punishment.
Pretty punishment. That's what we'll call it. Pretty punishment. Pretty hurts. And I do believe that. I do. I really do. Another thing that I want to talk about, not that I care talking about pretty, is what's the name of her tongue just rolled off my tongue. She's back in the news and she's dating an actor. She's the thick mustache guy, and he does Family Tie.
Oh, see.
Steve Harvey, his daughter by Marjorie.
Oh, okay, Lauren.
Lauren, what's her last name?
Harvey.
Harvey is back out there dating. Who's she dating? She dating some actor, I believe, but she's back out there on the prowl. You know, I mean, it must be horrible to be looked at as the a hoe of Hollywood.
Yes, that does sound awful.
It does sound awful, you know, but there it is, pretty privilege.
Damson Idris.
Damson Idris. Is there any kin to Idris Albert?
No.
Oh, okay. That Idris, you know.
Idris is a nice name.
Yeah. So anyway, she's back. Did I talk about the argument that with the cousin and with the girl? I feel as though the story is gone too far. This is the Braxtons, and then they show Tony and Tamar get into it. I don't want to. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it, but what I don't want to see, I don't want to see the niece. Okay. Just let it be about them. Let it be about the Braxtons. Let it be about the Braxtons today. Mm-hmm. Let it be that they have moved on. I do not want to hear about the niece and her story. That is not, she said it, she got it out, she moved on. Peace and love. At least you escaped the bullet. You was not touched. Mm-hmm. That's a beautiful thing, not what was happened to you, because obviously what happened to you was taken and made into a big thing, and you got shamed in it. That's what the backlash was, and that was due to your parents. Yep. Because to me, as long as nothing happened, I would have definitely dealt with him, and that would have been dealt with. But nothing happened.
Yeah.
And even if you took it to court, yes, it's some good therapy, but they didn't touch it. You know, I don't know how graphic the letters were. I don't know what he said. I can understand her feeling a little flattered by him being an older man, but she said nothing happened. And Gabe is gone. And for that, I just said, let's respect the grave. Let's respect that. He's gone. He's not here to defend himself. So on the behalf of Gabe, it's over. But she had to tell her story. She told it. Good luck and find your peace. Is there anything else? And I want to see the drama that goes on between them, you know. So what else is there anything else I need to talk about? Did I get out everything that I've been about? Let me see. This may be old. I don't know how old it was, but this kind of got me going a little bit. There was a video, but she took it down of Tia. And she was reading all these men on her list about how they wanted, because her ex-husband, what's his name, Hardrick?
Yes, Corey Hardrick.
Hardrick was having all these ones, but he wasn't paying no attention. So anyway, she was sitting there and she had a big old camel toe. And And so she said that she didn't have camel toe. And what are you doing looking down there? And of course she covered it, but that video has been erased. But I got it from someone who has somebody going to catch it and record it and take a picture of it. So you might as well just leave it up there because they're going to find it. What do you think? Is there anything else that I need to talk about? Anything that's been on my mind? I already talked about the David character.
Yeah, everybody's talking about David.
Oh, that story right there. And that story.
Just inside news, everybody's talking about Cardi B and her album and how she seems to be coming for female rap artists out here.
Girl, she on her last leg.
She really is.
She on her last leg. That's what happened. See, the thing is, Carly would have been wonderful to me if she wasn't such a volatile person. And I think that this thing with Diggs.
Yes, Stephon Diggs.
Diggs, I don't think this was a good look. And the very fact that she doesn't own it and doesn't even see where she could possibly made a bookie, a big bookie. However, I just feel as though she's on her last leg. I don't think after this album, I think this album for me is a controversy. It's back and forth. I think what it is, we want people to bring an album. We want them to bring an album. And then it be so many years when you get the album, you're disappointed. You're just like, wait a minute, it's not what I want. It should have been this. It should have came out then. It should have, and you find all this fault. So Rihanna, don't make an album.
No,
don't. Unless you know for sure it's a banger. Don't do it.
That's true.
It's got to be a head banger and a ball buster. And at least it's got to have like 3 songs on it like that. Other than that, don't do it. It's just not worth it.
That's true. It's not.
And I just see, for me, because her life, the things that Carly B sing about is not her lifestyle.
No, not anymore.
Not anymore. So it's like she's singing about, she's trying to change it. We'll see. But usually, people put you in a category, you're in that category.
Yes.
And like I said, I just think that she just doesn't fit in her category with the kids and, this. And another thing I want to say this too. I know that this may not mean anything to anyone, but sometimes when you have children and they have different fathers, it can start a problem amongst the kids, especially if the kid don't look like the rest of them.
That's true.
You got to think about stuff like that. That can scar a kid, whether they too good looking or not good looking enough. You know what I mean? What if the kids come out looking like their father? You understand?
Yeah.
You never know how powerful the genes are going to work, right? And another thing about Carly B, let me say this. And about Carly B, they were saying how the man, that light-skinned guy, I forgot his name, how he had an affair or they was messing around. Let me put they were messing around. And Carly B jumps into it and says he did not have no relationship. I'm like, how you know? I hate when women do that. How you going to defend? That was before you knew him. I can't with her. So, okay, all the mistakes that she's making, I just cringe. Yeah. I just cringe as a woman. As a woman that don't even need to make them, I just cringe,
Yes, very much.
She's so delusional. I just cringe. Is there anything else that we need that I didn't hit on, that I should hit on? I can't think of anything else. I can't. But that said, I just vented. And this will go out. I hope you enjoyed it. I just showed you the things that I talked about that was on my mind. Let me know what you think about all the things I talked about. Let me know what you think about Kim and her daughter. Let me know what you think about David and Carissa. Celeste, David and Celeste. Let me know what you think about Tamar and the niece, or Tamar and her sisters. Let me know. I think I covered everything. It's maybe something I'm missing, but whatever it is, those were the things that was on my mind, and I just wanted to talk about them. So give me your opinion down below. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. We so appreciate it. Thank you. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and join our Sunflower. You know we give free readings to newbies. Yes. Or just we haven't done it, so you subscribe, call, we give you a reading. What else can I say? I think that's all I have to say. I missed you, baby Crone.
Oh, yes. Hello.
Well, anyway, we love you, and you know what we say.
Sunflowers.